So we finally have all skills revealed for Athena, and in the Runic Storm you can see the skills, and these skills in the green squares are the skills that you should choose for this skill tree. Oh, of course the first two you will have to choose because they have 5 skill points, and if you do not get them you will not be able to go down the skill tree. And really I will say why not to use Conduit and Unrelenting. It's really because of the Maelstrom stacks that we now know that they are decaying. They are not like Cage stacks, and they are decaying in time. So because of that, these percents of for the Conduit and Unrelenting are bad. I think we will see that in the game. That is, then Elemental Barrage you will not get because you will be able to buy a lot of ammunition in the vendor shops, and it's just stupid to spend these skill points in this skill. Then we have Flash Freeze, which will enable you to stop the king of the Maelstrom stacks for a second or two, but that is just really low, and because of that you will not get the Flash Freeze. So you can see in the right the skills and how much points you can spend in each and every one of them, so you can really read all of the other skills that you're interested in. So now we have new skills revealed for the Zifu skill, that is, all skills are revealed now, and you can see here the Fury of the Arena and Tear, the skills which I wouldn't choose for the Arena skill build for this skill tree, because Bloodlust and You've Got Red on You are better than these two. Really I think this because You've Got Red on You, this will enable you to startle the enemies and they will not attack you and shoot you for a short while, and Bloodlust will gain you health regeneration for each enemy that is bleeding. And really the first why I wouldn't choose the Clarity of Purpose, because the increased melee damage is better on the gun kata, and I'm not sure if we will need that maximum health for the Athena. Of course when we start playing we will see if the Clarity of Purpose is a good skill. Then we have Mercurial. We are not choosing this skill because we shouldn't be running away from the enemies with Athena. With her shield she will just be OP, and really she will be a good character to play near the enemies and shoot them and melee them in when they are near to her. And then we have the why would we choose Omega Senshu over Mercurial, because we'll deal 35% more damage to the enemies that have less than 50% of their maximum health, and because of that we'll choose Omega Senshu over the Mercurial skill. So really if you're interested in these skills you can read them, but I already made videos with these skills, with the other skills revealed and explained. So we'll go to the first, that is Phalanx skill tree of the Athena. So we are here now in the Phalanx skill tree, and as you know by now the green squares are the skills that you should choose and build Athena with. So really this build is made for this solo playing, really, because the skills in the Phalanx tree are all OP and really great for Athena. But if you are playing solo you will choose these skills, that is Invictus, Ephodos, then we have Hold the Line, Prismatic Aegis, Clear, United Front, then Stalwart and Wrath of the Goddess. So really you should choose this skill only if you play solo. If you do not play solo you should really mix up with the Stalwart, then with the Return Fire and Vanguard, because these skills will help you when you're playing with your friends. And then we have this Clear. When thrown, the Aspis explosion grants second wind to friends within range. In addition, you gain a damage bonus while in Fight for Your Life. So this skill is good for playing with friends, but it is also good when playing solo because of this damage bonus in Fight for Your Life mode. It is just great bonus of 40% That's really not little when you're in fight for life. So now we're going to see how much points do you need to max out all skill trees. So we have a big difference between Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel, because as you know in my older video you can see that with 3 levels you have 1 skill point to spend, and you can see here that in every skill tree of Athena you need 22 points to get to the last skill in that skill tree. So really that means then that with 66 points you will be able to max out all skill trees, that is all 3 skill trees, and that means that with 68 level Athena you will be able to get all last skills in all 3 skill trees, which is really nice because we couldn't do that in Borderlands 2. Even with 72 levels we couldn't make all of the skill trees maxed out. So let's now see the return of the Maggie then for the conference call and some other gameplay for the Borderlands the pre-sequel. So we have a new vehicle, Stingray, which is available only for 1 player, and really it's good to see that if you play co-op with 3 other players you will be able, every one of them is able to get 1 Stingray, so you can play the game with 3 other players on Stingrays and by yourself. So you can see here a little gameplay of the Stingray and how it works really in the zero gravity. And here you can see a new vehicle, Moon Buggy, which is available for 2 players, but really it can be managed with only 1 player, and it has rockets that are following the enemies. And here is the conference call. As you can see, the return of the conference call in Borderlands the pre-sequel. I don't know if it's going to be that good as in Borderlands 2. So here is Maggie, another legendary from the Borderlands 2. It's making its return in the Borderlands the pre-sequel, which is nice because I like Maggie legendary pistol. Really a lot of the legendaries we like, but the Gab, I think that is the worst legendary in Borderlands 2, but it's still making I think a return in Borderlands the pre-sequel as a cryo weapon. So really you can see here really a little gameplay with the Maggie, and you can see that it's still OP in Borderlands the pre-sequel. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Bye.